Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Danny's Toy Box. I'd like to start today's episode out with a little clarification. Conversation Evil Dookie and I was having earlier about the water slide decals. I think he misunderstood what I was saying that I had. I have this Shield and Hydra, different sizes. I got this before G.I. Joe Classified was really getting big. So, had they not, I would have been doing all the dioramas and stuff I have for Shield and Hydra, AIM, Surf Society, what have you, from Marvel. And then the Dreadnoks one that I have is this here. Cold Slither. And I've used a couple. It didn't turn out well. They didn't make it, let's put it that way. So when I have some time, I'm going to go back over Evil Dookie's video on applying these and see what else that I need, because I couldn't remember what the stuff was he applied to it. But yeah, that's what I meant, Evil Dookie, about the water slide decals that I have. I had some Dreadnoks, some Shield, some Hydra. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to go over his video again before I go shopping this weekend, pick up what I'll need, because these will have plenty of applications, especially once I get a full Dreadnok headquarters built. Alright, give me just a sec to put these behind me where they will be safe from little paws, little claws, and little teeth. Alright, that's taken care of. Now, the next order of business I'd like to bring up is right here. Let me back out a little bit so you can see the full thing. And yes, as you hear, Cheetara is in heat again. Sounds like she just said, Alright, be quiet through the rest of the video, honey, okay? Thank you. Give you a close-up on him. And I put him together today after I got home from work. Here's his back. And as far as I can tell, there's only a couple screw-ups. Couple mistakes. One right there at his waistband. And which cuff was it? Yeah. Right there on his cuff. Other than that, I really didn't get the silver anywhere I didn't want to get it. But I am very pleased with him. I am very pleased with this one. Might do another coat on the face, though, like on the chin, maybe. There you go. There's a good close-up of him. Yeah, I am really proud of how this turned out. And I've already, put him back together with his gear and his harnesses on and stuff. And it looks great. They fit well. But I thought when I did this video, I'd want to take them off so you can see the full body. Yeah, I'm very proud of this. Thank you again, Evil Dookie, for your comments about the chrome pens. And I'm just getting started. So many different Marvel characters that can have a little chrome treatment. Like I was in my figure room the other day and looking up at my Serpent Society. Well, Constrictor has adamantium coils, so might have to silver those up too. And it brings me to the next thing. Yeah, you can see stuff going on in the background here. So I wanted to show you my latest acquisition, the Bloody Crate. Now this comes from a line of stuff from the company Super Action Stuff. They have all kinds of different accessories for figures, whether it be fake blood, weapons, food. Yeah, a lot of food. I've gotten some food from them. Yeah, Super Action stuff. If you've never heard of it, check it out. Because before I got this one here, the first one I got was, let's sit over there. This, the Casket of Cruelty. I actually got 2 of these, and in one of my care packages to my brother, I sent him the other crate, or the other coffin. And I mean, look at the size of that. Deadpool could easily chill out in here. Larger figures than Deadpool would fit in here. That was the first one. And that came with assortment of the stuff you see up here, which I'll get to shortly. Put this over here. The second one was the Cursed Crate. Any other viewers thinking what I'm thinking? Something for G.I. Joe. And off comes the top. This one came with green blood and some weapons. And I think some of the green blood is being used. Same with the red blood, because when I set them all out before the video, not all of them were there. Which kind of sucks, but they're somewhere around, so I'm not too worried about it. A little cup of tea. A little sip of tea. Alright. On to the bloody crate. Deadpool sitting there watching Logan and Carol on a date. These guys will come in handy in a couple of minutes. Alright. And of course, this one screams Cobra. I'm actually going to figure out where. Maybe here. Maybe on the top. I'm not sure where to put Cobra logos and warnings and crap like that. And if you look close at it, it's got a weathered look to it as well. Yeah. Well, before we open him up, I'm going to give you a gander at the blood things that I do have now. Just a little creative replacement here. Let's start with the human blood. Like I said, a couple are missing. And we got these spouts. 2 of those. These swoops where a figure's hand could fit through. 3 of those. I thought I had 2 of these, but I'm not seeing it. These, like little gunshot splats. I thought I had 5 or 6, but I only got 2 right here. Here is a small exit wound. And put a little light on the subject. Make it a little brighter. And then I got one of these. I might have another one somewhere, I don't know. You know, come to think of it, I do have more. It's up in my realm of evil where all the minions of Thanos and the evil gods are wiping out the Eternals. That's right. That's where they are. Alright. Now I'm not worried. And another exit wound. 2 of these. This guy here got 2 of these. This one here where you could, you could strap it onto a figure's wrist. Come here, Deadpool. I think Deadpool was the wrong person to do this with. because of those cuffs. But yeah, like someone just sliced his wrist. Or maybe he's put it the other way around and he's bashing somebody. Might have another one of these, I'm not sure. I got this one. It's got a little lip on it, so might be a better placement for it or something. I have 2 of these large sword slashes. I believe 2 of these little ones as well. I think one's up with the other guys. The Casket of Cruelty came with an arrow, so I got 2. And it also came with Bloody Arrow. Shortened so it looks like it's sticking out of somebody with a little bit of blood on the end. Yeah, that's kind of blurry. Oh well, on we go. And these little guys, it's like probably a blast from a small caliber. 2 of those. Two or 3 of these little splatters, kind of at an angle. And I know I got at least 2 of these guys. Um, 2 of these guys. You know, this would be good. You know, just got blasted in the front, and it's coming out the back. 2 of those. Here's another one. This one actually has a hole in it. Not putty in it right now, but you could put a figure's wrist into it, or something. That's a pretty good explosion of blood with what looks like little chunks of meat in it as well. 2 of those. This one's kind of crazy. And some of these blood effects I also got from other super action stuff. So some of it I'm not quite sure which comes with which. Here's a bigger kind of a dip where they could be holding on to it, like have the hand right here. There's some coming from both sides. And to me, these look like exit wounds. 2 of those. Then we got these, where the figure's fist goes in right there, just like with the energy balls from Marvel Legends. I got 5 of these. Okie doke. So we're gonna scoot these guys back over there. See if I can get the green blood over here without knocking stuff off the table. Pardon me, Colossus. There's no problem, comrade. Do not drop me, or I will break you. Oh yeah, some other stuff that came with this, now that I think about it, is a brain and a heart with blood dripping off of it. So it looked like it just got ripped out. Here's some of the green stuff. There's little exit wounds there. Larger exit wound there. Maybe I should look at where I'm recording. Here's a brain. Oh. Brains. There you go. Nice, yummy green brain. Ripped out purple heart. A splat. Large one of these. Whoop. Small and fallen one of those. There you go. As I rescue it from the floor. one of these little tiny exit wounds or entrance wounds. And I should have more of these. I take those for like gunshot wounds. Then there's this one, which it's kind of weird. I don't know what it's really supposed to be. Yeah. It just ends like a stump there. Now I have 6 of these I got off a gentleman from eBay, and this was long before I'd seen or heard of the cursed crate. And they still work pretty good. Oh, great news. I found something I've been wanting to share with you guys for a while, but it's busted. It has to be repaired, but I'll show you what I have. This is my Cobra Commander Cthulhu head. You can see where the tentacles broke off. But the mask has holes in it here and there, which I painted with iridescent green. Along there as well. You got the eyes painted red. And I do have some of the tentacles left. I tried to get another one, but the only ones they were selling were pre-painted. And they're gone now, so I'll make do with what I can with this one. But I had a storyline where that I was doing for my brother, where Falcon and Tunnel Rat accidentally dropped through the ceiling right in Cobra Commander's chambers, and Falcon shoots him in the face with a shotgun, and he goes down in a spray of green blood, then gets back up, and all of a sudden his hands turn into one of these bad boys. These are the extra arms for the 3 3/4 inch Zombie Viper, and it fit really good in the scene. I have to post some of the pictures. I don't know if I've got the pictures for the whole story or not, but I get a chance, I'll post what I have. Alright, on with the show. Because what I figured I would share with you guys is I have opened this up and kind of looked at the stuff, but there's also a bag in there of stuff that I couldn't tell what it was. So, unwrap camera. Let's get her open. Alright, there's one bag of stuff, 2 bags of stuff. Let's see what we got to start out with. Oh, this one's cool. Yeah, I have another one of these. It's in my underwater scene where the eel is attacking the moray is attacking the cobra eel. Cool, another blood splat. Very cool. Oh, good deal. Another one of these. Oh, the chunks are black on this one. So that makes 3 of those. Oh, I didn't take all the packing out. Another one of these. Like that guy there. Oh, and the blood is actually brighter too than mine. Well, I've had mine for a while. Another one of those. Crowbar. Yeah, most of these come with weapons. Like the other 2 came with, there's boxing gloves with both of them. Casket of Cruelty had a crossbow, a riot shield. I think a bloody cricket bat. Oh, here's a 3rd one of these. Yeah, this was one thing I was kind of disappointed about. He's either been hitting somebody one too many times but, you know, no big deal. I can straighten it back out again. It's not that big a deal, nothing to get excited about. Let's just packing shit out of here. Pardon me a moment as I toss it in the garbage so the kitties don't eat it. And sweetness, we got another one of these. What else we got? Okay, I have another one of these in my little scene by the closet door. Sabretooth and Wolverine fighting. Sabretooth is gutting Wolverine. And that's come spraying out. We got one boxing glove. And two boxing gloves. And a baseball bat. What else we got here? And a bent axe. Again, I can take care of that. I can straighten it out. Oh, sweet, another one of these. I like using these in the sword slash effects. A red one of these. Strange. Not sure what it is parts. And that's it for what's in the box. But still got the bags to go. Start with this one, which looks like it's going to be the bloody brain in the heart. Where are my scissors? There are my scissors. These ones I'm not worried so much about taking out of the bag, because these have their own drawer to go into. Unlike some of the other ones, I didn't really show them too close to you. Eyeballs. We got 2 sets. Those I keep in their own bag for obvious reasons. Alright, what do we got here? We got another one of the small blast effects. Ooh, nice, juicy, raw, bloody heart. Obviously heading in this direction. And a brain with bloody bits here. I don't get what the pegs are for, though. The other brains have that as well. And I don't see where they would peg into any of the blood effects. Yeah, I initially brought Deadpool, Logan, Carol Danvers out here because I was going to use them to illustrate, uses for these things. But as what usually happens, I always make my videos at nighttime, and it's been a long day. Danny's getting tired, so I'm going to finish up this review and probably call it a night. Another one of those exit wounds. Sweet. I got another sword slash. Now I can have all 3 of Wolverine's claws with one of these stuck on him while he's slashing somebody. Sweet. Another one of these. Another one of these little small shots. Another smaller splatter. Another smaller blood drip attached to a sword or a knife. And another one of these guys. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And it's funny because the Casket of Cruelty and the I can't even remember what this was called. This one, they all have like different stuff that goes with them. My train of thought just totally derailed right there. They all of them have different stuff to go with them, but they've been pretty pricey lately. When I got my Casket of Cruelty, that's where I was going with this, and my the green crate. They were probably about at between 30 and 35 bucks at the most. You look for these things on eBay now and you're looking at 40, 50 bucks. And this guy here was $29.99. I couldn't pass that up. And it showed what this looked like in the picture, and I immediately thought Cobra. And the way it's got the worn down look, that's going to be really cool to use. So I would rate this 9.5. The other half is just for the bent weapons, but as I said, that's no big deal. I can straighten them back out myself. But yeah, this is a pretty cool get. I'm happy to have it. Gonna have some fun with it. Well, I think that's about it for tonight, folks. It's kind of getting, a little closer to my bedtime, so wanted to share the good news of Colossus being finished and the good news of my bloody crate. So, hope you guys have a good Friday. Hope it's nice and quick. You're able to ease into the weekend pretty good. I'll have more to post soon once I get this stuff and some other stuff organized. I did a quick little overhaul of my room, so there's room to move around now. And I hope to have some new scenes set up very shortly. All right, everybody. Take care, stay creative, and be kind. See ya.